So, hello people, welcome back to another video. So we are looking at, here is who I think WWE failed. So, the first one I think WWE failed with is Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose was obviously one of the most popular ones in the Shield, but WWE treated him like he was the third best. They didn't really give him anything. They didn't really give him the push like Seth and Roman had. He was a former champion, but I personally think he should have been bigger because he was actually really good in the ring. Really good in the ring. My skills can make the collar out, can make the crowd laugh. I think he should have been bigger. I think he should have had a couple of more reigns on him. But what do you guys think? Second, I have Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett. He should have been put over. He was great. He was up there with Sheamus, having great matches with Randy Orton back in 2011. Obviously with the Nexus. And then it just got buried. He was a future champion. And anyway, Wade Barrett, in my eyes, he was a future champ. When he led the Nexus was good. They were coming in, taking out superstars, taking out Cena, Orton, and just took out The Undertaker, took out Kane. Like, he was going that way to become a big star. But obviously he lost to Cena and he lost his momentum and he never recovered, and then WWE just pulled the trigger on him. But do you agree with me? Third, we probably have the biggest one of them all. Dolph Ziggler. He was giving great matches after great matches and getting huge reactions after huge reactions. And he obviously has one of the famous Money in the Bank cash-ins ever. I thought he would become a massive star, but he never got a main event push. He just got the Intercontinental. I know he's got all this other like titles, but like that's still not like a good push. For all his hard work, I wanted him to get a better push. He wasn't in WWE for long, but Samoa Joe for me had promo skills, obviously his TNA resume, and I thought he would become a world champion. And I thought he would beat Brock Lesnar, but I didn't. And I thought he would win the title in the Fatal 4-Way at Great Balls of Fire, but he didn't. So I thought he deserved a title reign, and I thought he deserved better. But you can't tell anyone otherwise. But moving on, I think Bray Wyatt. I think he should have been the main event. He was good in the ring. When he first came to WWE, the Wyatt family was amazing. I thought he would become big, but once he lost to Cena, Taker, WrestleMania, his momentum kind of died down. He did win the world title, but it was already done. He already got killed. There's nothing you could do about that. This next wrestler, I personally want back in WWE, and he was a great wrestler. A very great wrestler. Cesaro. He's one of the strongest and talented on the roster. Honestly, he was. And he was incredible in the ring. But WWE just didn't do anything with him. They just put him into tag team matches. Won the tag title. I think he won the United States. don't even know if he won the Intercontinental title. It just wasn't nice, you know. They could have done so much better. It's like the same with my other guy. I have Zack Ryder. Like, Zack Ryder got himself famous on his own and got himself over on his own, but WWE did nothing with him. They just honestly, they just released him a couple of years after. Bit fucked up. Like, all these wrestlers I said had the sport, had the talent, and actually had the potential. Like, Wade Barrett had the potential. But WWE never, ever, ever gave them a career. It just sucks. I don't understand why they didn't do anything with him. The next person on my list is one of the best wrestlers there is, Shelton Benjamin. He's athletic. Obviously, he was a wrestler. He had a great ability, but he never got the push like Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle, even though he had it all. This one still pisses me off that he never got the push. Finn Balor. He was the first ever Universal Champion, but obviously he had to leave it because of a shoulder injury, and then he just didn't get it back at all. I think if he came back, went after Seth, went after Roman, went after Lesnar, I think he could add a good title reign. Like, he just never did it. Then we had another high flyer who could have been like the Hardys, John Morrison. Oh my god, his charisma, ability was insane. But WWE again didn't do anything with him. He would have become a great high flyer against obviously Jeff, against Seth, Rey Mysterio. They should have done something with him. This is quite a new one, but Aleister Black. They're just not doing anything. They're just struggling. They released him again. But he's got good promos, good in the ring. Better than some wrestlers in the ring, but WWE's just not doing anything with him. Then, obviously, William Regal. Oh, geez, no William Regal. Back in the 2000s and 90s, William Regal was insane. He was he was one of the best technical wrestlers and heels of the generation, really. But WWE didn't push him. They put him into the hardcore scene, general manager scene, but they didn't. I think he deserved a title run. It's very much deserved. This might be a controversial one, but Ryback. I think Ryback was obviously big in 2012. He had great crowd reactions. He went against CM Punk, but they didn't do anything with him. They made him lose, and then they just made him into nothing. It's a bit unfortunate. But I think all these wrestlers had it all. They are better than some wrestlers who are getting pushed in the minute. But obviously, WWE was different back then. They had Punk, Orton, Kane, Taker, when Wade Barrett's coming up. I think, see, Wade Barrett should have won a champ. Now he's on commentary, he's doing good for him. It's like Zack Ryder came back, he just keeps losing. WWE, he's good. But I'm so glad they're doing... Now we're going on to who I think WWE failed off the women's division. I think, this is I think Alexa Bliss is currently she's just but obviously she got a chance. But who I think, Tegan Knox, she was a great wrestler, but she got injured against who was she facing? She got injured against Rhea Ripley, but WWE never gave her an opportunity after she returned. Mickie James, she deserved better later in WWE. Kairi Sane, honestly, found slower. And I think she would come absolutely massive if she won the title. But she deserves it. She's very good in the ring. Victoria, she was very big in the ruthless aggression. But she's no one deserved. She is a great wrestler. Dakota Kai, she did become big. She was a heel. She was amazing. She deserved at least one title. She deserved a lot of titles. She deserved a lot of titles. Then there's obviously Bailey. She was coming big, but she didn't really get as Charlotte, as Becky, as bloody Sasha Banks did. She always she's just underappreciated. But that's who I think. Do you guys agree with me? What do you guys think? I think they at least deserved a chance. But Stone Cold didn't but I think it happened for a reason. If Shawn Michaels didn't get injured, would Stone Cold be the top? If The Undertaker didn't get released from WCW, would he be what he is now? It's all these kind of things. Personally, the most deserved probably wrestler to get it. Oh god, I actually don't know actually. So many wrestlers who deserve a push. But I hope you guys enjoy. And if you do agree with me, then put it in the comments. If you don't, then do put your suggestions down in the comments. But like and subscribe. Peace.